Super K-Pop. In Korea, our holidays last for 3 days. We take the day off before and after the day of the actual holiday. Well, the day after the holiday is just a regular day, actually, and people don't do much. But just because it's called a vacation day, it feels a lot different than a normal day. And that brought up this thought. How about we name just our average days to make it a bit more special? For example, give myself a present day, sleep all day, or Super K-Pop Day. Well, this is Super K-Pop, and I'm your DJ, One Kind. And that was by Shiny, everybody. Well, it's Friday, and happy Friday to all the Super K-Pop listeners listening in today. I hope everyone is enjoying their Lunar New Year's. Well, as you know, yesterday we started part 1 of introducing Korea's holiday Seollal, or Lunar New Year's. And we talked about the foods we eat and the different traditional games we play on this holiday. Well, talking about a Korean holiday makes me wonder what other holidays in different countries are like. Well, today, I'm going to introduce some other holidays of other countries that I researched. And I've looked up holidays that are a little similar to Korea's Seollal. And for part 2, we'll be here with the awesome One Punch, so please do send in your messages for them. All right, now let me tell you how you can tune into Super K-Pop. First, log on to www.arirangradio.com and click on the on-air button. Second, you can download the Arirang Radio application on your smartphone to listen. It's free for both Android and iPhone. And third, if you're in the Jeju-do Island, turn your radio dials to 88.7 in the Jeju area, 88.1 in the Seogwipo area, and 101.9 in the Daejeong area. Fourth, you can also tune in through TDMB Arirang Radio. No matter how you're tuning in, please log on to www.arirangradio.com and leave us your stories, request songs, answer story quizzes, and your questions for me and my guests on the Super K-Pop message board. Hong Kong DBC's digital channel, Monday through Friday, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., and also, if you're in Busan, you can join with us. Tune your radio in Busan EFM 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn, an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. And you can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. All right, let's check out 2 more songs. So here it is, Phantom featuring Kain, So Lonely, 오늘따라, and Mabuz featuring 별들의 전쟁, Irene, Pabo.
Music that we choose, it's the music that we choose, it's the music that we choose.
Super K-Pop Quiz. All right, you guys ready for today's Super K-Pop Quiz? Well, here it is. Well, a few days ago, a member of FX released her first solo album, and the title track is Shake That Brass, featuring Taeyeon of Girls' Generation. Now, this star has many fans of all ages, thanks to her cute charms, and she's recently captured the hearts of older fans with her funny character on a military variety show. Well, if you listen to her solo track, it's fun and energetic, and it's only been a week, but it's quickly becoming a huge hit. So, are you guys ready for the question? Who is the member of FX who made her debut with the song Shake That Brass? Is it A, dun 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 dun, Crystal, B, Amber, or C, Victoria? Now, we're going to accept your answers written on the message board, so please log on to Arirang website, www.arirangradio.com, and leave us your answers. And we're going to announce the winners on our message board, so be sure to check it out. And today's lucky winner will receive 2 signed CDs, one from Halo and one from One Punch. So good luck, and yeah, let's check out the next song. Here it is, Amber featuring Taeyeon, Shake That Brass. What a very fun song, and that was by Amber featuring Taeyeon, Shake That Brass. All right, you guys, for part 2, we'll be joining with One Punch, and we'll be talking about her, and they'll be performing songs for us, so send in your messages for them. And as you know, yesterday we talked about Seollal, or Lunar New Year's, and we talked about the different traditions on this holiday. Well, today we won't just be talking about Korea, but different countries and their New Year's or festivals they hold in February. And talking about Seollal made me realize that I want to know more about the countries you guys are all from. Well, first of all, we'll be talking about a country that is not too far from here, and China. We'll be talking about China, and China has something called the Chinese New Year's Spring Festival, which is Chunjeol. Now, it is China's biggest holiday and as such includes many vacation days. Now, this holiday lasts from February 18th to the 24th, which is a total of 8 days long. It's similar to Korea's Seollal, but in the past it wasn't called Chunjeol. Instead, we use words that meant first morning of the new year, which is called Wondan and Shinyeon. Now, Chunjeol is celebrated starting from the night before Lunar New Year's, and on this night, basically, family members gather together and they eat dumplings. Sounds very delicious. And when the sun rises the next morning, they set off fireworks together and fend off the evil spirits within their home. And afterwards, they make sticky rice cakes together, which is pretty similar to Korea. And one of the biggest games they play during this holiday is called the Lion Dance, which is called Chunjeol. Now, they also have a similar tradition to Korea, where they give allowances to the younger kids. And most public places and companies usually take 6 days off. But there's some companies that even take an entire 1 month off. I really envy those people. But that was a Chinese Chunjeol, or Chinese New Year's Spring Festival. And, it's just a great thing that all countries celebrate this, New Year holidays. And the next country that I would like to talk about is Brazil. Now, I'll be introducing a festival that has been going on in Brazil since the 16th century, which is called Rio Carnival. Now, February is really cold in Korea, so talking about a country that's warm this time of year is pretty cool and pretty fun. Well, Brazil's Rio Carnival is held in the middle of February, and the original carnival was first a festival that people celebrated before Lent for Catholics. Now, Brazil's most famous festival is Rio Carnival, which is set right in Rio de Janeiro. Well, the opening date is set by the Brazilian government, but usually it starts every year at the end of February to the beginning of March for 4 days. And it starts on Saturday night all the way to Wednesday morning, and it's a festival that never sleeps. Well, you guys are wondering the origin of this festival. Well, the origin of the festival dates back way in history when people of Portugal, they came to Brazil with their Lent festival. Now, this is combined with the music and dancing of the African slaves back in history. Well, it developed throughout history, and since the beginning of the 20th century, this type of carnival festival was born. Well, every year, Rio Carnival attracts roughly 60,000 tourists from all around the world, and 250,000 Brazilians come together to enjoy the festival. And if you think about it, that is a lot of people. Well, the size and the glamour of Rio Carnival has earned the reputation of being the best festival in the entire world. And hopefully in the near future, I get to, be a part of this festival because it sounds like lots of fun. All right, well, this festival holds many different events, including the coronation of Rei Momo, a samba parade, a grand ball, and a street band performances, and many more. And that's basically the festival that is held in Brazil. And there is another festival in Italy called Carnaval di Venezia, which is also a carnival that I would love to go to. All right, well, let's check out the next song. It's by JJCC, One Way, Bing, Bing, Bing. Ladies and gentlemen, you're tuning into the best radio station. You can hear a wide variety of K-pop genres from 4 to 6 p.m. every day with your DJ, One Kai, right here on Super K-pop. All right, thank you for tuning into Super K-pop, and I'm your DJ, One Kai. And as you know, we do have a Super K-pop quiz, so let me remind you, it's about a member of FX who released her first solo album, and the title track is Shake That Brass, which features Taeyeon of Girls' Generation. Now, this star has many fans of all ages thanks to her cute charm, and she's recently captured the hearts of older fans with her funny character on a military variety show. Well, if you listen to the solo track, it's very fun and very energetic, And she's really good at rapping and singing, and good at dancing. She really has it all. So the question is, who is the member of FX who made her debut with the song Shake That Brass? Is it A, dun 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 dun, Crystal, B, Amber, or C, Victoria? Now we're going to accept your answers written on the message board, so please log on to www.arirangradio.com and leave us your answers. And today's lucky winner will receive 2 signed CDs, one from One Punch and one from Halo. All right, well, for part 2, we'll be here with the awesome One Punch, and they'll be singing live for you. So if you have any messages for them, please do send them. And we're going to have a great interview with them, and we'll be also talking about the Lunar New Year's. And I don't know about other countries, but in Korean holidays, people want to watch movies. Now, it may be because holidays are like the only times when the entire family can go together and go to the theaters. And, you know, usually during the holidays, they play lots of fun movies. And a movie that I really want to watch these days is, you know, The Big Hero. I don't know if you guys watched it yet, but I was wondering, what is a movie that you guys want to watch during this Lunar New Year holidays? Well, I'm going to recommend some great movies to watch during this holiday, so check it out. This movie was released in 2013. It's called Secretly, Greatly, and the very popular Kim Soo-yeon is starred in the movie, alongside with actors Lee Hyun-woo and Park Gi-young, making the movie incredibly popular. Well, this movie is about North Korean spies who came down to South Korea undercover, and the movie was based on a webtoon of the same title. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the film. It's basically a group of North Korean elite special forces from the 5446 Corps that are sent to South Korea. And the agents include actors Won Ryu-hwan, Arirang, and Lee Hae-jin, all men who became legends within their military corps for their outstanding skills. Now, these elite agents disguise themselves as a fool, aspiring singer, and a high school student. Pretty interesting, huh? Well, passing boring time without receiving any orders from the North, they gradually get used to life as ordinary neighbors in a small town until one day, their mundane lives are turned upside down. Well, they all find out they have been completely used by their country, and this is a story about the friendship of 3 spies. Watching 3 handsome actors make the action film that makes it more exciting to watch. And if you really watch this movie, there are lots of comical scenes that'll make you laugh. And it's a movie with many different sides to it. So I want to recommend this movie. And if you guys have time, please do watch it. And I'm going to introduce another movie in just a little bit. But before that, I'm going to play you a song. So here it is. 10 centimeters, 10cm, 쓰담 쓰담.
Far away 이 노래 너에게 들리게 사랑해 이 노래 널 위한 멜로디.
My song for you. Is there someone you want to congratulate, someone you want to comfort? Well, I dedicate a song to them on our corner for My Song for You. And the winning message on My Song for You will get the request song on the air, as well as a CD from Sunny Days. All right, now we have a message, or today's My Song for You comes from Indonesia. It's Rusi, and she says, there's no specific reason why I chose this song today. I just want to hear something, a little upbeat song, and I hope everyone will have a great rest of the day. And the song that Rusi selected was Viva Chungchun, which is sung by Dick Punks. And I think this song is a great way to really enjoy this Friday. Today, you know, is a day where we can just relax. And hopefully while you guys listen to this song that you guys will have a very fun day. All right, so I'm going to play this song for you, Rusi. Let's check it out. Dick Punk's Viva Chungchun. All right, what a great song. And that was by Dick Punk's Viva Chungchun. All right, now I'm going to introduce you to a recent movie that was released. So whenever you have time, you guys should watch it. But it's a shame because minors are not allowed to watch this movie. But the film story and the Hallyu star Lee Min-ho makes this movie absolutely fantastic. And the movie is called Gangnam 1970. Well, the movie is about Gangnam back in the old days when Korea was first starting to develop. And it's about money, greed, power, and the politics of Gangnam in the year of 1970. Now, the moment it was released, swarms of people went to go watch the film, and it's the first Korean movie to have reached over 2 million viewers. That's crazy, huh? Congratulations to them. Well, this movie is set to be released in China as well this March. So the main character of this movie is played by Lee Min-ho, and he plays the character Chong-dae, who is an orphan who doesn't know much about his family history. Well, in the movie, he lives as a junkyard worker with an older brother figure named Yonggi. Now, in other words, they are like two homeless men who live like brothers. But the one shack they called home was all of a sudden taken away from them. And to make it worse, they somehow got caught up in a job where they had to interrupt a party convention by demolishing the place. And during this mayhem, they lost each other. Well, after that, Chong-dae left the company with a man named Kil-soo, who became his father figure. Chong-dae, Kil-soo, and Kil-soo's daughter, Sunhae, lived together running a local dry cleaner. But you guys are wondering what Chong-dae was doing. Well, he lives like a secret gangster life behind Kil-soo's back, and soon teams up with a person to fight for the land rights over developing Gangnam. Well, in the midst of all of this, he reunites with Yonggi, who had become the boss of his own gang. And after their reunion, they work together to try to take control over Gangnam. Well, to be honest, this isn't a family film. Rather, it's a story about men. So I think us men that haven't watched it will really like this movie. And I thought it'd be fun to tell you about the story of the world-famous Gangnam Style area before it became what it was today. And of course, the movie is not real. It's fictitious. But still, it's very interesting. And who doesn't love the actor Lee Min-ho? So you guys, whenever you have time, be sure to check out this awesome movie. And if there's any movies that you want to recommend to me, please do leave a message because I'll be sure to watch it during the holidays. All right, now let's check out this song by Lee Min-ho, Song for You, 노래할게. All right, that song was by Lee Min-ho, Song for You, 노래할게. And recently I found this fun article, and I would love to share with you guys. And it's a recent study in England, and basically it's telling us how to ease our stress. And one of the ways is reading books is one of the ways to really calm down your stress. And the research team studied how much reading, walking, listening to music, and playing video games relieve stress. Now, the results show that reading books for 6 minutes reduced stress by 68%. And it also lowered the heart rate and released tension in muscles. So for all you readers out there, you're doing a very, very great job. And wow. I don't know when's the last time I read me a book. But also, another way to relieve stress is something that I love to do every day, which is listen to music. Now, listening to music relieves 61% of our stress, and drinking coffee and walking also reduces stress by 54 and 42%. Now, video games reduce 21% of stress, but makes the heartbeat faster. It's probably because when you're playing a video game, you're always trying to win. Well, the lead researcher said that people are avoiding due to unstable social and economic situations. Well, as you know, I don't read often, but I should start reading something whenever I'm stressed. And I think reading while listening to good music will totally reduce my stress. And, you know, it's the Lunar New Year holidays, and these days, it's a perfect time to really just take your mind off of work and all the stress and do what you feel like, which is spending time with your family, your friends, and listening to all that great music. All right? Well, hopefully you enjoyed this article, and now it's time to play the next song. And this song is by Taehyun, Jang Woo-young, Suji, Kim Soo-yeon, and Ju, Dream High. And that was by Taehyun, Jang Woo-young, Suji, Kim Soo-yeon, and Ju, Dream High. And for part 2, we'll be here with the hot duo, One Punch, and send in your messages for them. And the next song will be by Gecko, No Makeup, 화장 지웠어.